Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So the past couple of videos, we've been talking about these guys here, our cattle. And the reason the cows are here, number one, so we can have a good grass-fed beef product. But number two, and more importantly, so that we can start building some more soil, building the fertility, and all the good things that the cattle bring. There's a piece that we've been missing until today, and that's getting the chickens in behind the cows. So we had to move some stuff around because of the egg mobile, where the cows were at, where the chickens were at, but today is the day we're gonna get the chickens in behind these guys. So let's go get that egg mobile moved, and then we'll show you exactly what we're doing, what the plan for those guys are, and we'll show you how these two animals, chickens and cows, are gonna work together to help improve the fertility of our farm, grow more grass, improve the soil, and just make this a much better farm overall. So stick with us for a little bit. If we're going to do it today, would be the day to do it. All right, so they've been on their spot now for a couple hours. We moved them earlier today, and we've kind of given them the day to start working around. I've not come down and looked until right now, so y'all are looking with me to see if they have been working over any cow patties. Right there's one. Doesn't look like we've got any action on it yet. Right here's another one that looks like it might have been stomped around by some of the cattle. Nothing there yet. And they might have, yeah, it looks like they might have been scratching a little bit here, because right there is somebody's calling card. One of the girls have been down here looking around that thing and doing some stuff. So not sure how much activity we're going to get, because these cows had been treated with, they'd been treated with a little ivermectin before they came, so that may be turning the chickens off to the manure. But again, they've just been here for a couple hours, so they've not had a whole lot of opportunity to do much. The idea being that we want the chickens to come in and eat the fly larvae out of the cow patties, because what happens when a cow drops the manure, flies will come in, land on that, and then about 3 days later, those eggs will enter that larva stage. This is my understanding, will enter that larva stage, and the chickens find that a very tasty treat. So what that does is the chickens will scratch through that to spread that manure out, which, number one, it spreads the manure out so you get a little better coverage from the fertilizer perspective, and also they eat the fly larvae, which reduces your fly pressure on your cattle. So that's the purpose in the chickens being here. So the spot that they're on right now, and it is a small spot, we were talking about it earlier, we're probably going to get some more netting and do 4 100-foot sections. These are the 100-foot Premier One poultry netting. 84 foot, I think is what these are. No, these are 100-foot sections. I like them a whole lot better. I've said this before, because they're lighter, easier to use. So we're going to get 4 of the 100-foot sections so that we can have basically a 400-foot square. That'll give us better coverage with the chickens. The spot that they're on now, again, this is the cows were here 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and then yesterday, and then we've just moved them today. So you can see they're right here. So theoretically, the chickens will kind of make a loop out and around, and then they'll fall, you know, they'll just continue to stay right behind those cows, a couple of days behind them. But another thing that this does, by moving these chickens frequently, we get them off of their manure, and they're able to scratch around, spread some of their manure, so that increases, you know, that increases our fertilizer that much more. Now we've got cow manure and we've got chicken manure on the pastures, and that really helps to pump in some green grass. I'm going to post a picture right now. This is a picture that we took up here on the driveway, right up there just a few minutes ago. I'm going to post a picture right now, and I want you to look at the green grass kind of down here in the center to lower right part of the picture. And JW had came in yesterday, and what we've done is we've also clipped these pastures. So we brought the cows in. There was a lot of there were a lot of seed heads. They done a good job of eating a lot of it, but we still had some seed heads sticking up, so we brought the mower in and just kind of clipped the tops of those off. That helps to reseed the grass, and also that'll give these chickens a little something to eat. They'll probably get in here and pick through some of those seeds, and that'll help them with their diet as well. The Eggmobile 3.0. Let's walk inside. We'll pick up a few eggs. I'll give you a couple tips on how to keep your eggs clean as well. So if you are doing pastured eggs, or any kind of eggs, whether you got your chickens in a coop with a run, or you got them out on pasture, whatever, if you want clean eggs, and I've not been in here, so this is going to be news to me as well. I've not been in here yet, but if you want clean eggs, I'm betting this egg's clean. If you want clean eggs, and when I say clean, I mean poop free, what you got to do at night, put your roosting bars up, close those nest boxes off, like that right there, and don't let those chickens get in there and sleep. Chickens are going to poop where they sleep. If they're sleeping in these nest boxes, the nest boxes are going to be full of poop. They're going to go in there, lay those eggs in there. You're going to have poopy eggs. You don't want poopy eggs. Your customers don't want poopy eggs. Your kids, your mama, nobody want poopy eggs. So close those nest boxes up at night. Keep your eggs nice and clean. By the way, when we had initially done the video, we got a couple on the floor. When we had initially done the video on Eggmobile 3.0, had a lot of folks commenting about roosting bars. Why don't you have roosting bars in there? We didn't put roosting bars in here. Everybody's on the floor. We have not had an issue one. Nobody seems to mind that they don't have a roosting bar. They come up here and they sleep at night. Nobody's come to complain. Nobody's filed a complaint with equal employment opportunity or nothing like that. So they seem to be doing fine. We've got plenty more space in here for more chickens. We've got some juvenile birds in a tractor outside. We've also got some chicks and a brooder down in the barn. It's got a little poo on it right there. We got some juvenile chicks down in the barn. We got to get those guys out, and we're waiting to get some more egg chickens, or to get some more egg chickens laying. But yeah, no roosting bars. Poop through floors working good. This is clean. I mean, it looks really, really good. There is no smell, y'all. I wish we had smell-o-vision. There literally is no chicken poo smell in here. Actually, it smells like grass. It's very clean, very pleasant actually. So, still got our 50-pound feeders in here. We're filling these up, man. very infrequently. These birds are getting a lot of diet from out on the grass. Now that we got them in following behind the cows, we're hoping that they're getting more of their diet by picking through those cow patties. But yeah, we're not filling these things up. Gosh, we're probably not going through 100 pounds a week. And I don't know how many, I think there's about 83, 84 birds in here right now. So, I mean, it's working really, really well. Not going through a lot of feed, because I don't know about y'all, chicken feed where we are has gotten expensive. Last time I bought chicken feed, I'd have to look at the invoice. 15 a bag, 14.75. I forget. I mean, it was crazy price. So there they are, chickens out on pasture. Everybody's doing good, looking good, following behind the cows. So the new farm is really starting to come into its own. We were talking today. I told Sandra, I said, man, this place is starting to look like a farm. She said, her daddy had called her the other night. He'd been up here, and that's exactly what he said. He said, man, it really looks like a farm up there. So, all right. So I said on the last video, I've been feeling a little under the weather. Had a lot of folks reach out, well wishes and that kind of thing, saying they were praying, and we really do appreciate that so much. I am feeling a little bit better. Getting outside, getting a little fresh air, a little sunshine has made all the difference in the world. It's just amazing what being cooped up in a building will do to you until you have to be cooped up in a building for 3 or 4 days, and it's out of the ordinary. But anyway, got these egg chickens moved. We're going to be moving them pretty regular now. We've got a good setup. The egg mobile is really easy to move with the Coyote. We just back right up to it, drop a pin like you saw, lift it up, roll away. I mean, it's super simple. It takes longer to pull the netting up and put the netting back out than it does to actually move the birds. So that works out really, really well. Again, we're going to get a couple more sections of this stuff so that we can put a bigger spot. I think they're going to need more room so that we can get better coverage and can get access to more of those cow patties and get them picking through. But it's, for us, you know, it's all about building soil, building fertility, you know, making this farm the best that we can. You know, we feel like, you know, we really don't own anything. If you ever think about it, you don't own anything. You're just a caretaker. In, I don't know how long, maybe tomorrow, maybe, you know, 30 years, this place will belong to somebody else. Somebody else will be here. And our goal is to leave it better than we found it. We found this farm in fantastic shape, and we're working to improve it, make it better for the next generation, whoever that may be. And that's what our focus is, you know, while, yeah, we got to make money, we got to sell product to keep the farm going, pay the bills and all that kind of thing. Our primary goal is to improve the soil, improve this farm, and leave it better than we found it. We've been entrusted with caring for this creation, and we feel blessed for that. So, but I think that's going to do it. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.